In a county where 80% were Black and not one could vote, courage walked into the courthouse. This is the story of how they took power back, one ballot at a time. They called it Bloody Lowndes, a small Alabama county where 80% of the people were Black, but not one of them could vote. For nearly a century, white power ruled every courthouse, every ballot box, every decision. And then in 1965, everything began to change. Fresh off the Selma to Montgomery March, activists and sharecroppers came together to form something America had never seen before, a Black political party. They called it the Lowndes County Freedom Organization, or LCFO. Its symbol was a Black Panther, sleek, strong, and unafraid. The idea was simple but revolutionary. If the Democratic Party wouldn't protect Black lives, then Black people would build their own. In Lowndes County, that meant standing face to face with centuries of fear. Whites had used violence, economic terror, and murder to keep the vote out of Black hands. But the LCFO wasn't asking anymore. They were taking back power, legally, publicly, and with full knowledge of the danger. The men and women of the LCFO weren't outsiders. They were farmers, teachers, preachers, and mothers who risked their jobs, their land, and their lives. Under the leadership of Stokely Carmichael, later known as Kwame Ture, the organization declared that political power, not just protest, was the next step in the movement. Carmichael had seen enough marches, enough funerals, enough promises. He told the people of Lowndes County, if a man won't let you vote, you shouldn't be asking him for power. You should be organizing your own, so they did. They held community meetings, printed voter guides, taught neighbors how to register, and walked door to door, even when the Klan followed close behind. The Black Panther on their ballot wasn't just a symbol. It was a roar against centuries of silence. But for daring to claim political power, they faced relentless intimidation. Homes were shot up, churches burned, sheriffs patrolled polling sites, trying to scare people away. Still, the LCFO kept coming, voting in secret, counting ballots by flashlight, refusing to give up. The organization's courage reverberated across the South. When Huey Newton and Bobby Seale saw their work in Alabama, they adopted the Black Panther symbol for their own movement, the Black Panther Party for self-defense. The message spread like wildfire. Political power and protection go hand in hand. The LCFO didn't win every election, but they won something bigger. They proved that Black people could organize politically, independently, and unapologetically. They showed that freedom wasn't given. It was built from the ground up, with courage and unity as the foundation. Their story is often overshadowed by the louder moments of the civil rights era, but their impact shaped what came next, from Black power to community control to modern grassroots organizing. They were the bridge between ballots and bullets, between peaceful protest and self-determination. Their fight wasn't just for Lowndes County, it was for every Black person who ever believed that their voice, their vote, and their vision mattered. The LCFO proved that liberation wasn't just about marching. It was about making power tangible. It was about turning freedom into policy, dreams into votes, and resistance into representation. In the words of Malcolm X, it's the ballot or the bullet. And in Lowndes County, the people chose both, the ballot for change and the bullet for defense. Because sometimes, to protect democracy, you have to build it yourself. This is the Black History Vault, unearthing the legacies of our hidden architects of liberation. Like, comment, and subscribe so that the names of our Black leaders will never be erased.